So this one time I was eating dinner with my dad and we were watching in front of the television because there was some award show on. I was probably like 20 years old and I have always been obsessed with pop culture, but he could really care less, which is funny because he works at concerts. That's his job. That's been his job my entire life. He loads in all of the equipment and sets up the stage and breaks everything down. And sometimes he'll even be like, oh man, I was hoping I'd get a break during the show last night, but I had to run the spotlight. And I'll be like, oh, cool, Dad. Like, what was the show? And he'll be like, oh, Beyonce. And I think, oh my goodness, you got to watch the Beyonce concert last night? Like, you were so lucky. But anyway, he could care less. And so this one time we're watching this award show and we're eating dinner and he looks at the TV and he's like, oh, I didn't realize she was in the group. And I'm like, what do you mean you didn't realize she was in the group, Dad? And he looks and he's like, oh, that girl on the TV, you know, I thought she was on the road crew. So I just sat right down next to her and had dinner with her last night. And I'm like, Dad, that is Lady Gaga.